Hello, welcome to the Virtual Cheese Awards 2026. I'm your moderator for this session. My name is Vicky Rogerson. So today we're going to be judging A1, which is fresh cheese. And we're very lucky to have two amazing cheese experts on our panel today. So we've got Nicola Green from Bradbury's and Russell Haggerty from Morrison. So Nicola, do you want to just introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Nicola. A lot of people would know me as Nicola Beardmore. My name changed sort of within the last 18 months, so that's still quite new. I won Young Cheesemonger of the Year back in 2018, and since then, I was grading, so I was full-time cheddar grader, and I've now moved on to raw spec tech at Bradbury's.
Amazing, thank you. And Russell?
Yeah, hi, I'm Russell Haggerty. I'm the category technical manager at Morrison's. Been there 16 years. And prior to that, I was at Dairy Crest as a regional technical manager.
Amazing, thank you. So just a quick kind of note on the scoring. So we've changed the awards a little bit this year. So we've kind of changed the scoring. It used to be out of 45. So each cheese is now judged out of 50. So it's got maximum point scorage of 50 points. So we judge for appearance, aroma, and texture, which are all awarded up to 10 points. And then we have flavour, which is double weighted, so that's 20 points. That takes up to 50. So any cheese that gets 45 points and above is a gold medal. Any cheese that's 40 and above is a silver. And any cheese that's 30 and above is a bronze. So with this session, only one cheese can go through to the final, supreme final on the 17th of June. So one cheese to rule them all. So we will go through and make sure that is a one cheese, but ultimately it will give more opportunity for more cheesemakers to get more medals, which will be great because there's always such excellent cheeses at British Cheese Awards. So today we're going to do A1, which is fresh cheese, and we're going to start with 1032. Over to you guys.
Okay, so can everyone see? So he looks, it's in a sealed clear pot. And inside, can we see?
Everywhere.
So it looks like it's a shredded cheese with some sort of dressing on it.
Mm-hmm.
It smells very clean. It's very white. No off taints or odour. Not getting much acidity or sweetness from it.
No, it is clean, milky. I'm getting ever so slight sourness off mine, but it is only slight. It's just really milky.
So score first for appearance. So what would you describe its appearance?
So looking at it, I can't, for the type of cheese, for a fresh cheese that it is, I can't say you could do much better. It looks good. Mm-hmm. Looks appetizing.
Just having to play around with it as well, and there's nothing off about any of that. It's really clean looking, really consistent. The pieces, look great.
It's nice and stringy. I'd probably give this a 9.5 out of 10, to be fair.
Do you agree, Nicola?
Yeah, I completely agree with that. It looks really appetizing. It's, like I say, really clean, quite a uniform colour as well. Even the cheese, like behind, that sort of really clear ivory. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Over a 9.5.
And then with the texture, I'm getting a nice bit of resistance when I'm lifting it up. It's resisting, and then it's just falling down.
Yeah, I get that.
Aroma. Has it got aroma?
Again, I'd 9 on that. There's nothing off with that. It's clean. Now I've sort of mixed it around, I'm getting a lot more just really sort of clean milk, sort of ever so slight sweetness to it.
I think that's probably my only comment, is perhaps a bit more milky sweetness aroma. It's I'm not getting much, and perhaps I'd like to just have perhaps a little bit more flavour. So I think odour, sorry. So I think definitely a 9.
Okay, and then on to texture.
So at the moment, the texture, I mean, like I say, that looks great, doesn't it? Look at that.
It's incredible. Let's have a taste.
But I go off the mouth feel as well. So stringy, but melts. There's a bit of resistance there, bit of elasticity.
Yeah, it's got resistance, it's elastic. I mean, for the type of product, it's a fresh product. That's a 9 all day long in terms of texture.
I love that. That's great. I completely agree. Like I say, there's enough resistance there to give you some bite and give you something, some actual texture. It's not wet.
But then, even though it's got some resistance, it's not really chewy and difficult to eat.
It's a really easy eat, that one. Completely agree.
And then for taste?
Oh. Really clean, really smooth, really milky.
So I was a bit hesitant at first about, because it didn't have much odour, what was it just going to be really bland? But it's not. It's got loads and loads of milky, creamy, sweety notes in it. It's a little bit salty.
I think that balances out the sweetness quite nicely, like the sweetness from the milk.
It's very tasty. Can you imagine this just running through a salad or something? It'd be amazing.
I'm happy enough just sitting here and eating this. I'm not gonna lie. This is great. Love it.
What would you score for taste then?
So for me, the salt and sweetness balance is really nice. You get this really sweet, creamy milk to start off with, and then it goes into the salt for me. So I'm just sort of left with the salt afterwards, but I actually think the balance is really good.
I think it's just a little bit tiny unbalanced in terms of the salt. It's just probably a little bit too much for me. It's a fantastic product, loads of flavour. I'll be 17, 18 on that. That's really high. That's a really good product.
I'd be happy with an 18 on that, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Smashed it. What a way to start. We've sent them.
It's 45 and a half, so that's a gold.
Straight in at a gold. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So the next one was 1033.
Right, so I had 2 of these in my delivery. Unfortunately, one of them was cracked and leaked. So I am going to go for the whole complete one.
So I don't know if you can see this on the screen. You can see it's a ball of mozzarella that's been hand-tied.
Isn't that so cute?
Looks amazing.
Send you a photo,
really
guys. Wait a minute. Yeah, so we're doing appearance.
Oh.
It's just, that's gone everywhere.
On me. I've just got coated.
You're in cheese juice.
Yeah, in the way. Good job, I've got my trusted apron on.
Put this apron. This is why we have them.
So yeah, so appearance.
So the appearance is absolutely presents really well. My negative comment on this is perhaps filled just that little bit too much because it is literally to the brim. And it just squirts all over you when you open it. And do you know what? That's part of the fun of having it. But from a customer point of view, perhaps just a little bit less.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree on that. It's a really honest, innocent, authentic looking cheese. I did get covered. So although I would 9 it on that. Again, it's a really uniform colour on the cheese itself.
I'm just going to pull the cheese out and have a look.
See, you had a fork. I'm unprepared and only had a knife, so let's see what you're going to do.
So I'm just going to put that to one side.
That's beautiful. Oh, that's so cute.
It's really well formed. It looks amazing. So from an appearance point of view and presentation, well, presentation is right at the top there. Unfortunately, I need to just knock at least a point off for being a bit too full. So I think it's going to be a 9.
So unfortunately, my camera's a bit weird and like zooming in on my face, but I have a look at that. That is so pretty, so cute. I'm completely there on a 9.
An aroma?
Really clean. I'm not getting anything off it.
There's hardly anything on that at all.
Nothing.
No. And that's because it's just kept in the salt water. So let's move on from aroma when we cut it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's cut it up and have a look at this bad boy.
Yep, texture.
Oh. And it's
oh, look at that. Can't look at that. Yeah.
Can everyone see that? It's just pouring out, just like lava from a volcano.
A lava flow of cheese.
Cheese lava. See, aroma now, I can actually smell just a bit of sweet milk.
I can't smell anything off, can't say anything in there that's
there's nothing
distracting at all.
Yeah.
So I'll probably go 9 on the aroma, primarily because you couldn't really smell anything in the raw state.
But like I say, I'm getting just a little bit of sort of enticing sweetness just on the nose as it is now it's open.
Yeah.
And then texture.
Dive in.
I'm getting a cream, I'm getting sweet, I'm getting a little bit of savoury just on that as well. Sorry, one texture. Very similar to the other one. The actual parts seem to be a little bit smaller, sort of on the shred itself.
It's a lot smaller shred, and there's a lot more dressing on it. So a lot more cream's been put into it compared to the previous one that had a higher ratio of curd to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can you imagine this on pasta?
Again, happy with this just exactly as it is.
Personally, I'd like to see a little bit longer strands, longer pieces. And
I think because of that, it's ever so slightly lacking a little bit more bite that we'd want.
It's just disappearing really quick in your mouth, and the product's probably been designed like that. It's a fantastic cheese. So from a texture point of view, I'll probably put that again at 8.5.
Completely agree. Like I say, I just want the strands to be a little bit more, just so they do remain in your mouth, and so you've got a little bit more sort of left.
Yeah, and do you know what? We're really nitpicking on that because that is delicious.
Absolutely love it.
On the flavour, it's sweet, it's milky, it's creamy.
It's actually going back to the last one. This has got a slightly better salt on it.
This has got a lot better balance.
Yeah, the cream on it. You're also getting a slight savouriness on the cream itself as well.
What would you score it for texture then?
Well, we said 8.5.
8.5.
8.5, okay. And then for taste?
See, I'm probably on 18.5 on that.
Yeah, I'm to be honest, I'm 18 and a half, 19. I could absolutely devour this.
What do you want to do then? 18 and a half or 19?
18 and a half.
Yeah, the middle ground there. That is glorious.
Yeah.
That gets it a 45, so that's a gold.
Fact.
Well deserved.
Really good product.
Wow, that sounded amazing.
Love that.
So next cheese is 1034.
3, 4. Let's have a look. Aha.
It's the one in the square box. What's in the box today?
So appearance first.
I'm intrigued. And I can't get in it.
Can't open it. I think there's plastic there. You can't open them, can you?
Peelable till it's not.
Yeah.
Peelable.
No,
The corner comes off.
Yeah, Ross has gone the hard way. There we go. It's all right.
You know.
Oh.
And the good thing is, at least it doesn't split all over us. However, okay.
This is not what I was expecting.
No.
So it's in a nice little whey tray. You can see some starting to come through. Also see, can you see that?
Yeah. Oh.
What's that little tray for then? What's that
So
doing?
this is just to catch to try and promote more whey to come out. So the whey is caught into this big tray and it catches your curd. Now, unfortunately, mine, it's got a hair. Okay. So appearance, it's really original, looks great.
That's really cute, isn't it? Really sort of rustic looking.
Yeah, it's proper authentic, that, isn't it? It's just
really cute.
Some time and effort's been put in to think about how do we get that extra moisture out but still contain it so it doesn't dry out. So I think from an appearance point of view, novelty presentation, it's probably an 8 for me, and I'm knocking 2 points off because I couldn't get into it. Yep. It was really difficult from a customer point of view. It's a nightmare. And then I unfortunately had a hair on mine, so I'm knocking it down a point.
So I agree with an 8. Again, hard to get into. I needed to knife it a few times. And mine's just not quite sort of even at the top. I'd like it to just be a little bit more flat and even.
What type of cheese is it?
I think it's some sort of ricotta.
Yeah, I was going to say a ricotta sort of.
Let's tip it out and see.
It's the whole range, isn't it, of the Italian cheeses? The burrata, the stracciatella, the ricotta.
That is
very authentic. Looks amazing.
So cute.
Smells.
The aroma, yeah.
Smells slightly milky. Am I getting some caramel notes off that? Wow.
But this does smell for me slightly more savoury than the other two.
Yeah, definitely. It's got almost the cooked flavour.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So that might be where you're getting the caramel from. I'm getting, like, say, an almost toast-like flavour smell from that. Really enticing, though. Really intriguing.
Cut it open and see and smell inside.
Okay. Really nice cut on that. Really, really easy to cut through.
Nice and clean. It hasn't broke. It was able to keep a decent slice.
That smell that we had on the outside is still coming through, though. That sort of slightly cooked, ever so slight savoury milk.
All the way through.
Love that.
Score for Aroma?
I'm going in at a 9.
I'm thinking this. I'd just like to have a little bit more cheesy, milky notes coming through. I'm just getting that cooked caramel note coming through. Agree with a 9. It's a ricotta. It's has a heat process. So yeah, absolutely.
I really love the difference in the milk for that one. Like, you do get milk, but it's like, say, it's almost more savoury. You do get a sweetness to it though, which I think for this sort of cheese is a little bit more almost complex. So yeah, 5 and 9.
I'm just sliced ricotta.
Oh wow, yeah.
I was going to say, I'm armed with a spoon and a knife on this one, but it's cutting really well and really easily, considering I actually had quite a bit of
cutting ricotta. This is novel.
It does cut really well.
And I can hold it on a fork.
Is that good? Is that how like an authentic ricotta would be then? Be able to cut it like that, or is it too firm?
It's just people's different interpretation of what you think a ricotta is. It's an artisan ricotta, so they've taken a lot more moisture out and give us a nice, firm, milky fork full of deliciousness. Let's try.
For me, I'm an 8 on that texture. So I do personally prefer it to be a little bit softer. And in the mouth, for me, it still actually sort of almost stays a little bit firm.
It is silky smooth. It is creamy.
It does melt down, but I think for me, it takes a little bit longer than I would like.
It's just so different to the normal ricotta that you'd see out on the marketplace. It's very different. I do like the texture, I must admit. So I'd probably go just a little bit more on top of Nicola's and go probably 8.5, 9.
Yeah, but do you want to agree?
8.
8.5.
8.5.
Half, meet in the middle.
Yeah.
And then flavour?
I'm just not sure about this caramel flavour, this cooked flavour in it. Ricotta's supposed to be nice and neutral, and that's the beauty of it. When you have your spinach and cannelloni and tortellini.
I get just slightly toast, almost like bready kind of taste to mine.
It's just a bit too strong for me in terms of a ricotta in a fresh product. Needs to be quite neutral, and I'm getting a lot of flavour coming through. So I'm almost thinking on here probably a 16 or a 17.
See, I agree with that, but looking at it as an overall, would this be more of a sort of statement piece and not to have on top of other things because of how it's presented as well?
So if you're going to buy ricotta and you're going to push the boat out and buy an expensive ricotta and you're going to put it into your tortellini or your cannelloni on top of a salad, are you going to be disappointed it's this flavoursome? Or actually, is it a real pleasant surprise and it's you're going to buy that again?
See, I quite like it. I like that there's a few flavours going on. But like I say, for the type that it is, I am borderline too much. So I 17 on that one.
I'm 17, yeah.
I think it's a great product. It's really authentic. It's really honest.
It's an amazing product. It really is. Just need to try and work on getting the balance for flavours a bit more, I think, in terms of making it.
Yeah, maybe even like a hint more salt or something like that, just to bring everything together a little bit more.
Yeah, that's a good shout. That's a really good shout.
So that's got 42.5, so a gold.
Oh, excellent. We are doing well.
I know. The next one is 1045.
Let me pop this together just so it's out like a little bit. The artistry of how to put ricotta back in the tub.
Yeah. It's going everywhere.
I was going to say, this is not going to happen, is it? Hey, we made it.
You're ahead of me. I've got to make a chopping board.
I was going to, no, yeah, I could have done with a little bin. Oh, no, I have got a little back. This is how we clean up professionally when we're doing judging. To be fair, but I thought I'd have brought more boards up. What did you say the next number was? Sorry, Vicky.
Is 1045.
45. Uh-huh. It's another tub. Where are we? Where's me?
1045.
On the lid. I'm still on cleanup. You'll just have to bear with me.
Okay, how do we open it up? Can you see there? So it's some sort of cheese curd with a dressing, so cottage cheese. Smells really, really lactic, milky.
Very clean, very uniform. You can see the bits of curd in there.
It's nice and white.
I can smell it from here. I didn't even have to smell that then. You can smell it. It's really sort of vibrant, really zingy, really fresh.
You know that's going to be absolutely delicious from that smell.
I'm getting a lot of like lemon from it.
It's just that lactic smell. Oh, how refreshing is this going to be? Oh, do you know what we need? We need a glass of fizz with this.
Oh, yeah.
Next year. I mean, we've got crackers from Miller's, so we could have push the boat out.
Oh, can you imagine this zingy cottage cheese on one of these buttery crackers, sat outside with that glass of fizz? Oh my God, that'd be awesome. Watching the tennis? Oh, yes.
So what do you give it for appearance, or are you still going to look at that?
9.
I just need to... So this is a real good cottage cheese test. Is how it holds to the spoon. Look at that bad boy. So your curd to filling ratio, curd to dressing ratio is really high on there. So it really sticks to the spoon. If we look at the spoon, it's all nicely stuck on there. It's not running away.
The other thing I've noticed sometimes is you can have a little bit of a sort of like almost like dressing on the top, and it can look almost a little bit wet. And again, when you're sort of stirring around and whatnot and almost looking for things, you can be left with a little bit in the bottom, and you've not got that with this.
So from an appearance point of view, I'm on a 9 all day long with this.
Absolutely. Completely agree with that.
So texture.
All right, you've got aroma. Is it 9 for aroma as well, or?
Yeah.
I'm a 9.5 for aroma. I love that.
9.
9 it is.
9 or 9.5?
9.
9.
Yeah. And texture.
Wow. That's sharp.
Really liked it.
The curds are really small. When you have, I suppose, mainstream cottage cheese,
You get a lot of chunks.
the big name, but the curd pieces are quite big, aren't they? And these are really small.
They are, but when you get to them, they do still have the bite and elasticity, but they sort of they do gel together with the rest of it. It's very cleverly done, actually.
It's really cleverly done.
You're sort of just eating through it, and then you can just feel the bits of curd around your mouth. Really clever.
So what would you give it for texture then?
I quite like the texture, in fairness. I think it'd be really easy to spread on a cracker, to stick it on a jacket potato. I think the usage of it is really high, so I'm on a 9.5 there.
9. I was going to say I'm a sort of 8.5, 9 for it. I think it's almost got this slightly almost whipped texture. So it's really light, really like airy, just really moreish, and it's sort of like you could eat the tub and then not realise that you've actually ate the whole tub.
In terms of flavour, as at first I really liked the lactic lemony notes, and now I'm starting to get a zing in my mouth, and it's almost like it's a bit too lemony and zingy. And I think if it was on a jacket potato or something like that, I'd really struggle to eat all of it. So to me, perhaps a little bit less acidity in there, a little bit less sharp. So on that, I'm getting scored at 16, I'm afraid.
So I'm a 17. I like the initial hit of it. Like I say, it's really fresh, and it does sort of like, oh, okay. And it's definitely there. For me, I'm getting a very, very slight sourness at the back. I don't know whether it's because, like I say, it's slightly too acidic, maybe. So
it's just so acidic. It's really sharp.
I say I love the flavour to it, but like I say, it's it's a very fine line for it. So I do agree with you on a 16 for that.
Okay, 16. Great. That gives it a 43. That would be a gold as well.
Wow.
To be fair, it is a great product.
It's a great cottage cheese.
I'm not a massive fan of cottage cheese, but the look of that looks really good. Like I don't like the big bits of cottage cheese. It doesn't like.
See, this blends in nicely, so I think you'd have loved that.
Yeah, looks creamy as well. Yeah, so let's go with 1047.
1047.
47.
Oh, we're not there yet. I'll be soon. 1047.
So this looks just like the previous one. In a pot with a sealed lid.
Very easy to open lid.
Looks very, very similar to the previous one.
So what I was on about before about the excess, you can't quite see it, but I've got a little bit just. Yeah,
I have too.
Which I didn't have on the other one.
Yeah, that's a really good spot, that, Nicola. It's a little bit of whey just coming out there, isn't it?
Yeah. It is the tiniest amount, but I know that we didn't have that with the last one at all. It's still got that lemony citrus smell, but it is a lot more subdued.
So what did we score the previous one on appearance, Vicky?
We scored a 9 on appearance.
So I think just because of that little bit of weighing off there, a little bit of free moisture coming through, I think it's an 8 on appearance.
Completely agree with you on that.
Is it a different product? Is it still a cottage cheese then?
It's a cottage cheese.
So yeah, looking at it.
I don't know if it's a different flavour or we do the old spooneroonie test. And it just holds like super glue. That, look at it. It's not even moving.
Great, isn't it? And again, you can see sort of how small the curd is in there as well. I'll shut that a minute because somebody's making noise.
Go for aroma.
I think these two, well, this one and the previous one, are exactly the same.
But for me, I'm getting a little bit less on the aroma for this. So I'd mark it down one from the last one on the aroma. I just think it's a little bit more subtle.
You gave 9 for the last one, aroma, so give this one for an 8.
Yeah.
You know what I'm doing?
You're opening your Miller's crackers.
They said it'd be good on a cracker, so I'm going to try it on a cracker. Look how that holds, just sits on there.
Oh, so you've got
like marshmallow.
This is my Miller's cracker with some fantastic thick cottage cheese on there.
And it has got the same amount of sharpness, the same citrus that the last one had. To be fair, like I say, it wouldn't surprise me if they're the same product. Really sharp, really lactic.
Yeah.
It is really, really fresh.
It is super sharp. So it's a 17 again on the taste.
Completely agree.
And texture?
To be honest, I'd give it the same as we gave the last one because it's still got that sort of like almost wet. The curds are small but blend in. It's not wet. And despite that little bit of free moisture we store at the start, it's not like throughout. It was just a little bit just on the top.
Held to the spoon. It passed that test. Did we give it a 9 last time?
Yeah, so last time it was a 9. Do you want to give it a 9 again?
Give it a 9 again, yeah. So, yeah.
Yep, so 17. So that is a 42. So it's 1 point less than the other one before, but still a gold. And the next cheese is 1071.
Okay, so unfortunately, this is in branded packaging.
Just try and hide the packaging, really. Fine.
Peel the lid. Oh, I can't peel the lid. I just got splattered, Nicola.
Oh, don't say that. One sec. If I aim it at the dog, aim it away from me. I'm scared to open it.
I'm getting covered. This is.
Do that. Aim it as a.
Oh, this is a disaster. I'm soaked.
Oh. So I'm glad Russ will take one for the team there.
Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but that is so full. The seal was welded shut. The only thing I could do was just take one for the team and get covered in it.
Yeah, I'm still trying to open mine quite delicately, and it is like all I can see.
It's gone everywhere.
Is liquid. I am also going to have to run very quickly and get a plate because I'm unarmed with plates. So give me 2 seconds.
It's a burrata.
So there it is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's burrata's almost like a mozzarella with a nice soft cream filling inside, full of juiciness, and then a little bit of chopped up mozzarella in there, more mixed in together. So it's all stringy, creamy, juicy, and delicious. Hopefully. We'll just wait for Nicola to come back. So we can, oh, it's gone everywhere. You can see it's a nice sealed shape. It's been machine sealed, so it hasn't been hand tied. So the previous mozzarella ball we looked at have been hand tied. In fact, mine's just actually got a little hole at the top. This little burrata. So appearance, probably a 7 to be fair. Got a hole in it. I had loads of moisture and I got soaked.
So I'm actually still not in mine yet because I'm a little bit afraid of how much moisture there is. So give me 2 seconds. But yeah, there is a hell of a lot of moisture in there. Come on, let's get you out. It's all over my plate. Oh. So we have a cheese. Right, let's get you to one side because we've got a lot of moisture in you. So that's really cute looking, isn't it?
It's really cute looking. Hang on.
Still got a lot of moisture on that plate though.
Mine's just not quite sealed at the top. And if you think about that previous similar style, that had a nice hand tie to it.
Yeah.
Whereas this has just been crimped.
Yeah, it has been crimped. Mine is sealed. But the crimping for me sort of takes away from that sort of authenticity, the originality from it.
Yeah.
So I'd go for an 8 on that one. Although mine is completely sealed, to be fair. Oh, no, it isn't. There is a hole in mine as well, actually. Can't quite. There. You can see it, you can't quite see it, but there is definitely a hole there.
I'm thinking a 7. It needs to be sealed.
Yeah.
So it's a 7 for
Okay. And then aroma.
Cut into it to get some good smells. It's very clean.
Very. I'm getting a sweet milk. Should have had more spoons.
It's a little bit milky. I'm not getting a strong lactic at all. So probably an 8 for me.
Yeah, I agree. It's clean. It's milky.
And
then texture.
Just starting to run. It's starting to run out, but then I've got all this, lots of other free moisture running from the outside of it.
Yeah, I tried to wipe my plate up beforehand because a lot of my moisture was coming from the tub, but there is still quite a bit of moisture in there as well. Really milky.
Super milky and creamy. There's no off taints on that whatsoever.
I've got some strands in there as well, which is really cute. It gives it a little bit of bite.
Strands could do with being quite a bit bigger, to be fair, because they are. It's almost like tiny little bits of mine.
I'm also finding them quite inconsistent as well. There's not many of them. Say mine are more bits than strands.
Yeah, me too.
So find them.
I think with a burrata, you want to have your strands in there. So from appearance, I'm a little bit disappointed with it. Sorry, and texture, I'm a little bit disappointed with it.
Yeah, I'd like a little bit more to just give it a little bit more bite. So, and I'm also finding I know there's a lot of moisture in it, but I'm finding it a little bit wet.
Yeah, I think so. It's just taking the heat away from it.
Yeah, so, I like that little bit more bite to it.
I think it's a 7 on texture.
Completely agree.
And on taste?
It is so clean. I think the salt balance for me is bob on. Just getting milk all day long.
I think the balance is great. I'm just getting a watered down flavour from the juice on the side. It's still there. And perhaps, do you know what? We should have drained it off longer, perhaps. I'm not sure a customer would do that. And I've just got so much moisture on my plate. It's just diluting it a little bit. So I think it's no more than 17 for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree. I just want a little bit more from it. It is really clean and really milky, but like I say, that sort of the excess moisture's just taking off that flavour a little bit.
Okay, 17. So that one scored 39, so it gets a silver.
Sorry, which code is that, Vicky?
What
code is that?
1071.
I've not done fresh before. Is it usually this messy?
Next one, 1072. So again, it's in a pot, sealed lid.
Yeah.
That's fallen over. This is where we get covered again. It's not going.
My hands are too wet to just open it, so the film doesn't open itself.
Oh, it's gotten everywhere. You have to open this over the sink.
Yeah, I've got, again, a lot of moisture on that. I'm just going to put it to one side, so I've got...
Oh.
I think the dog would like some.
Can you see the dog?
Oh, look!
What, you want?
That's one big
him now.
One big doggy, that, Russell.
I'm dog sitting my son's dogs. There's two of them.
You've got a judge's assistant there, Russ. That's it now.
Oh, I've just coated the laptop in mozzarella juice.
Right, I'm out of the tub. We made it. Have a bowl.
On your beds. Go on. Beds. Go on. On your beds. Go on. Okay, so I'm going to have to have a bit of dryness going on here.
Mine's okay now it's out, to be fair.
Yeah, so here we go. It's good shape. It's what I like about this is it's not perfectly round. So a mozzarella ball is exactly that. It should not be absolutely perfectly round. It needs to have a little bit of character, and that looks really good.
I was going to say there's definitely a little bit of character going on there.
So that's some
sort of imperfections that definitely add to it.
Yeah, that's a 9.5 all day long. It looks amazing.
9.5. That it's so authentic looking.
However, I do think we need to probably knock a point off because we couldn't get into it and we showered everything in juice. So to me, it's that 8.5, 9.
For the excess moisture and the fact that the lid, although there was the sort of flap there to be able to open, didn't open. Hand being wet probably wouldn't have helped. But yeah, I'd go for an 8.5 on that overall.
Okay, cut into this bad boy and have a smell.
I say from the outside, I'm getting nothing at all. Really, really subtle, but I am getting that sort of sweet, creamy milk.
Slightly milky. Yeah.
But it is only very, very slight, to be fair. But there's nothing off, no off tastes or anything like that going on.
So I'm just going to see what the texture's like. So we're just peeling it away, and we want it to be like chicken breast texture. Look at that.
That's exactly what that is. You can. I mean, it cuts great as well, really well.
It just peels off. It's just incredible, that.
There's some resistance on the knife.
Let's have a taste on the mouth.
Resistance, some bite, but it's not chewy. And considering it's not wet either.
That's pretty good, to be fair, that, in terms of it's got the resistance, but not chewy and claggy. And I really like that texture for that mozzarella.
I think that's bang on, isn't it? Bang on. Sorry, did we give you a score for aroma, Becky?
Not yet, no.
To me, it just needed to be a bit. I like my mozzarella to smell of milking and dairiness, and it's just a bit lacking. So it's probably an 8 for me.
Yeah, I agree with that. There is some milky notes to it, but I just want a little bit more, just a tad. So yeah, I'm an 8 on that one.
And then texture?
For mozzarella, that's a 9.5, 10.
Bang on. Honestly, it's great. Like I say, you've got that sort of flex to it. There's bite, and there's resistance, but it's not chewy. It's not, considering how much moisture was in there as well, I was expecting a little bit more wetness to it, and there isn't. Like I say, that peelability is great. I'm a 9.5 on that.
Oh, yeah. It just peels beautifully. Textures are really, really nice.
And then flavour?
Clean, milky.
Could just do with being a bit more salty for me. It's just lacking a little bit of sweet salt balance, and it's just milky and not much salt.
I'd like a little bit more to it. So I agree with that. Salt could probably help, where I just want a little bit more length on it. For me, it just falls a little bit flat, a little bit quickly. So yeah, I agree on that one.
What, 16, 17?
16.
Fantastic.
It's a really good product, though.
The textures,
Bob on.
I buy that for the texture. That's incredible.
So that's scored 42, so that's a silver. So far we've got two golds, one bronze and 4 silvers.
Good class, to be fair. And this is the other thing about, especially with fresh, it's so varied. I'm running out of fruit.
1073 is the next one.
Okay. So again, it's in the similar style pot. So I've learned my lesson. I'm going to open this over the sink, away from my laptop, so I don't coat it.
Cheese shoes.
I don't cover myself.
You know what? I'm going to run to the bathroom because same.
The lid's snapped off again, so.
I was going to say, mine's not been opening. One sec. So it's very, very, very full. I can't tip it because camera. But I'm not wet. Yay.
No.
I've not been coated in cheese juice.
So this
You've got
basically,
an right now.
so this basically looks like we've had the mozzarella, we've had the burrata. So this looks like the stuff that's inside the burrata. So this is basically chopped up mozzarella with some cream. So stracciatella. So from an appearance point of view, it's reasonably runny. I haven't got loads of free water that splashed all over the place, but I couldn't get in the pot again. So frustrating. I had to use a knife. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to lose a point for that.
Yeah, completely agree. This is the part of the problem with these sort of like sealable lids that aren't. Is although there's the bit there to look like where you should open it, they just don't do what they're supposed to, unfortunately. So yeah, I'd go for. So let's have a play with it.
So appearance. So it does look like there's some slightly longer bits and then a lot of very small pieces.
Yeah, I'm finding it a little bit inconsistent.
I think I'd like to see I like the longer strands in it.
Yeah, like I'm getting more sort of almost chunks instead of strands.
And then if I try and it's really runny. So there's quite a lot of dressing on there.
It's so really milky though.
For appearance.
I'll probably go 7.
Yeah, I was just gonna say 7 to be fair. I just think for me it's the inconsistency in the strands themselves. Like I say, I'm getting more chunks than actual strands.
And then it's the viscosity of the dressing. It's a little bit too
wet.
A bit too wet. And then we couldn't get into it.
Okay. Then aroma?
See, I'm getting a really sweet, creamy aroma.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'd expect. No off taints. And it is there as well. You don't have to like sort of search for it. So I'd probably go for about an 8 on the aroma, to be honest.
I think so.
Really nice, really enticing. Cool. And that's why we have got those aprons. So I've decided to coat myself in it.
Is it aroma, texture?
So I say for aroma, I'm an 8. For texture, the strands have actually got really good bite. I am finding it a little on the watery side, and I think the size of the strands would help sort of combat that. But the strands themselves have got a really good bite, elastic. Like they bite but not chewy.
I think it's just trying to find the strands, and when you get the strand, it's amazing. But when you don't get the strand, it's just like cottage cheese.
There's a strand there that I want.
So I just want more strands, and that'll give a better texture. So I think texture would be a 7 for me.
I completely agree. Like, I just want, I say, more strands and less bits. To be fair, though, the flavour of it is great. Really clean, really milky.
Pure cream, isn't it? I'm sure this is really healthy and got no calories in it.
Oh yeah, it's not got any calories in it. None of the cheeses we have any calories in them.
That's fine. I can. To be honest, for the calories that are in it, I don't even care. It's that good. It's so milky, creamy, sweet. There's a little savoury note just underneath that, which comes from the salt. I actually love the flavour of that.
just a little bit diluted. It's great flavour, but because it's that little bit runny, it's just that little bit flavour's diluted a little bit. So I'll probably go 18 on that flavour.
Yeah, I'm an 18 on that.
It's nice.
I think it's a great product and a great flavour to it.
Imagine all the things you can do with that. The recipes you can make.
Yeah, that's good. So that gives it a score of 40, which is just in a silver.
Yep.
So the next cheese is 1097.
Let me find it.
1097, and it hasn't got a welded on lid, so I'm not going to get soaked.
Hopefully. So let's have a spoon. You can go over there.
So it's a simple click lid to get in. Oh, Scottish cheese.
It's a simple lid.
Smells nice and clean.
Lactic, straight off.
Straight away, you know, don't you?
Lemony, fresh. Really enticing. So it's appearance first, isn't it? Really sort of clean, ivory.
So when I'm looking at this here, you look at the curd cut size. And I remember a couple of cottage cheeses ago, it was really, really small. It's quite big chunks. Do the spoon test. Ooh. I'm dropping straight off.
Mine's, yeah, I think it's just because the chunks are so big that you're just picking up like almost like one chunk in a go.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was quite a bit of sort of, again, moisture on the top of mine. Like this is a little bit wetter in comparison to the two that we tried earlier.
Yeah, there's a lot more dressing on than the one we tried earlier, and the curd size is a lot bigger. I do quite like the appearance of the bigger chunks, but I do think it's a little bit too much dressing on it.
Yeah, with the bigger chunks, you know straight away that it's cottage cheese without even thinking about it.
What score would you give it for appearance then?
So for me, it's just a little bit too much dressing on it. It's a lot of dressing on there to the curd dressing ratio. I'd like to see it a bit better, so I'll probably give that an 8.
Yeah, I'm a sort of 7.5, so I'll go to an 8 on that one. I just think for me, like I say, it's a lot of dressing, and the dressing itself looks a little bit wetter.
Okay, an 8. And then on aroma?
Fresh, singy, lactic, lively.
It's a 9.
Yeah, really lemony.
Oh.
And texture? I've got a couple of bits and 4 big chunks, a bit wetter. A bit wet.
You can see those chunks add a real sort of contrast to it.
The dressing is so silky smooth. So
it's just like having cream. It's just like cream.
It's like acidified cream, isn't it? With
but then the chunks do break that up, so they're almost like enrobed in it, aren't they?
Hang on. I did a cottage cheese on a crack. Let's do me Miller's cracker on again, shall we?
Mm.
It's so creamy. So, like, it's lactic, but it's not quite as sharp as the others either, which I prefer. It doesn't... And you've got the lactic runs the whole way through. It doesn't fall flat.
So what score for texture and taste will you go?
I just think there's too much dressing on there, so it affects the texture.
I'd 7 for the texture, literally based on that.
Yeah.
And taste?
It's nowhere near as lactic as the other one, and I prefer this because I think I could eat a lot more of this on a jacket potato without having to stop.
But it's still really fresh and vibrant and zingy. Like, you still got all the correct notes that you'd expect from it.
It's just not as hot, is it?
It's a lot sort of cleaner and not quite as harsh with it.
So I think I'd probably go 17 or 18 on that.
At 18, very more-ish.
$18.
Yeah.
That's a 42, so that's a silver. Perfect. And then there's 2 cheeses left of this class. The next one is 1157.
Oh my God, it's a cheese block.
We have a block.
Wow.
We've got a block. It's not get at me.
It's such a strange class. Like, this is what I'm saying about the fresh. It's such a varied class.
Okay, so it's a vacuum sealed block. Oh, I think the sun's just gone. It feels like it's just gone dark. It's been red hot today. So it's just come out of the pack, very clean. I've got a few droplets of moisture in there, not much.
Yeah, I've got barely anything left in the pack there. Really uniform in sort of size, shape. Really consistent in colour as well. No sort of like mottled bits or anything like that.
Let's cut it and have a look at the appearance inside.
Quite a consistent sort of throughout, cuts really nicely. It's a really good colour to it, exactly what you'd sort of expect.
Yeah, look, that's cut really clean. It's almost like a mild cheddar sort of cut with a face on that, isn't it? Wow. So,
What type of cheese is it, do you think? Is it like a feta-y type one? Or?
So I'm thinking sort of feta type.
it's going to be a pleasant surprise when we taste it. So I think from an appearance point of view, it's a little bit rustic looking. It's not nice and even on all the edges. I do like that. So it's probably an 8 or a 9 for me.
I'd 9 it. Like, it's as uniform as it can be whilst remaining rustic. Really consistent colour, no mottling, nothing sort of off about it. So I'd 9 on that.
Okay, and then aroma.
Again, that sort of creamy milk, slightly sweet, but it is quite a subtle aroma on that one. I'd want a little bit more, so I'd probably 7.5 on the aroma. I just want a little bit more from it.
I think so. You're really having to really
Work
taste it, aren't you? Got to work it. Yeah, we're struggling.
7.5.
Yeah.
Okay, and texture.
So cuts really easily. There's a bit of bite and a bit of sort of resistance in the mouth, but it's not chewy.
It's nowhere near a feta, is it?
No, that's why I was like I was confused. It's really clean, really clean.
It's like an English pizza mozzarella.
See, for me there, again, it's not quite as chewy as that.
I don't know what it is. It tastes, the flavour, sorry, what flavour texture?
On
texture. Yeah.
It wasn't chewy. It was a pleasant eat. I quite enjoyed it. So it's an 8 or a 9 for me.
I'm an 8 on that. Like I say, I'm just slightly confused about what it. I've not got anything to compare it to be like it should be like this, because it's not. Pleasant cheese though.
And then in terms of flavour, I'm chasing all the flavours. I'm not getting salty. I'm not getting sweet. I'm getting some dairy, lactic, but I'm having to chase it. It's quite mellow across all the different bases that I'm trying to find.
I'm there with you on that one. Like, I am getting a little bit of milk and a little bit of cream, but I do think it is just a little bit more subtle than I'd like. I'd like a little bit more flavour coming through.
I think that's 17.
Yeah, agree with you on that. Yeah.
That gives it a 41.5, which is a silver. So the final cheese in this class is 1161.
Okay, so it comes in nice round tub with a lid that it's not going to soak us.
This is like the most, it's like the biggest tub, but it is quite a lot, like not quite as deep as the other ones. Where's the opening?
Okay, so I've got roundness, cheese, and then I've got the whey just round the side. So we're just going to lift it out.
Really fresh. These are just getting fresher and fresher, honestly. Really lemony, citrus. Love that.
Look at that bad boy.
Smells a bit like slightly perfume-ish almost, for how sort of fresh it is.
You just get that sweet, dairy, milky, lactic.
There we go. We're out.
Have you lifted it out?
Yeah, I just sort of slumped it out because, unlike you, I didn't come on with a fork.
So again, I've got from appearance point of view, I've got nice and rustic. I haven't got a perfectly smooth top.
The base is just the same though. It's a sort of really quite rustic looking.
Looks awesome. I'm a 9 on that all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's still really uniform as well.
Yeah, it's round. It's decent height all the way around. But then I've got the rustiness of it. Just kicking.
There was quite a bit of weight to it as well. So you're getting a lot of cheese for this.
Let's just cut it open just before I commit to a 9.
Such a smooth cut on it. There's such an even break. And smell of lemon. So fresh. That's great.
Wow. That's on a fork. Fresh cheese on a fork.
I was going to say, it's just sitting on my knife and it's not going anywhere.
Well,
that's great.
Swing low. Yeah, it's a 9.5 for appearance.
Absolutely. Honestly, yeah, 9.5.
And aroma?
It's good. It smells exactly what a fresh cheese should smell like.
I'm a 9.5 on that. Yeah. So it's really fresh, really vibrant, really lemony, but not too acidic either. you're actually getting a lot of smells going on there, and it's not just sharp.
It's not just one directional. They balanced everything together. So I'm really looking forward to tasting this.
And then texture and then taste.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, this. That's so exciting. Really, but like everything it does when you smell it, you can taste. It's really vibrant, really fresh, really lactic, but not too sharp. Loads of lemon and citrus notes going on, but again, really, really well balanced. Real good length of flavour, real complexity. Really smooth on the palate as well. Like it just melts down, but then you've just got this burst of flavour that just keeps giving.
It's so spreadable.
Is this a Miller's cracker jobby?
It just coats your mouth, and then it starts delivering on all these different flavour bases. The acidity, the dairy, the milkiness, the lemon, the honey. It's all starting to come out. That's decent. That's really good. Surprised me.
On a happy journey.
I'm so happy. I'm there. But do you know what? You know what this calls for?
Cracker.
I'm on it.
Cracker time.
I'm on it.
Let's see if we can spread it on a cracker.
There will be absolutely no problem spreading this on a cracker.
Look at that bad boy. Oh,
but it's also, again, it's not wet or anything like that. It's got this really almost mousse-like consistency.
So scores for texture, scores for taste.
It's 9.5 for texture.
Absolutely.
And then it's 18.5, 19 for taste.
I'm on a 19 for that. It's so vibrant, so fresh, so exciting. So much going on with it. But it also looks so unassuming as well. Love that.
That was very unexpected and a very pleasant surprise. I like it. Really good.
Love. Absolutely love.
We've got 47.5, so which is a gold and also the winner.
Amazing.
Going
back for the rest of it.
Are you happy with all of your scoring? Do you want to go back and have a look at any of the cheeses?
I just want to go back and try that very, very first one.
1032.
Yeah. Is that as good as I remember?
The first one, 1032, got 45.5, so that's the one that's the next second, basically.
I'm going to go back again.
Still 2 points less than the last one.
From smell, I'm still feeling that last one, you know.
So I'm really glad that I went back. Really, really enjoyed the long, stringy texture on 1032. I absolutely love that. However, what's clinched it for me is the flavour on the 1161. That balance of how they've managed to get the sweet, the dairy, the lactic, the honey, all just balanced across all the bases, and then be able to spread it on top of a cracker. That's one of the category for me, hands down.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. It's just got so much to give continuously.
Perfect. So, all in agreement. So great. So thanks for that. So the winning cheese is A11161, which scored 47.5. And that will go straight through to the Supreme Final, which is on the 17th of June, where it'll be judged by our team and panel of Supreme judges. So I just want to say, yeah, thanks, Nicola, thanks Russell for that, absolutely brilliant. Thanks to Butlers for the RHs I haven't got one, and then also thanks Millers for the crackers, which had a good showing this judging session as well. So thank you both, and yeah, see you on the 17th.
Thank you.
Cheers.